information. 9 class sees them, the ward sees them, the opening is there, no one's gonna jump. GPK, he's gonna be first one. Katomi also in trouble, 1200 damage crit. He's gone, bashed up on GPK, he's not getting out either. Pure already enraging up, turns and fights against 9 class, but he can't do anything. The black hole has to be thrown down, but a stop is there from DM. They have been completely outclassed, and the game is over. Betboom, they crumbled into dust, and they are out.
There is OD or Razor if you want to completely lane dominate. No one has played the Razor.
I don't like the Razor versus DK. I think you don't really win the matchup hard enough to justify picking it. Something else that like farms.
Sand King mid, right?
Yeah.
And giving them a little bit of an edge. How aggressively he can play and just run in. He's a human ward, right? It's not just about the wards he kills on the map, it's an entryway into the fight every single time that your cores don't have to rely on. But they did end up picking 2 pretty good initiators on the Sand King and the Centaur anyway.
Got the stomp on him. They thought they were actually going to be able to kill 9 class, and maybe they will, but it's going to be first blood to 9 class first, and he walks away from the Jakiro before he falls.
Just not a lot of denies from this Enigma. There's not a lot of harass going into Satanic. They've really played this well. There's that rotation
power is there. No one. E is getting lower and lower. Ducalis with the response, though, might be able to catch GPK. He had the stick charges. He walks out of the cold feet in time. Neither mid laner goes down, but maybe it's going to Ducalis as GPK gets the sticks. Dragon form picks up the kill. Katomi's protected by GPK. 9 class is unable to get the kill on the Jakiro. Tries him with the dual breath. Not quite enough. So GPK, it gets a kill out of this situation. The rotation.
Pretty good, taking it away from the Phantom Assassin, who needs his Battle Fury, needs Ancient access. And Pure getting aggressive. He has Battle Fury, but he's not afraid to fight.
Yeah, he still wants to chase after DM. They are going to try and bail out DM, though. He got off the blade mail. Here comes an Ice Blast. He hits on GPK with the tier 2 tower hitting him. He might actually tick out to all that damage. Oh, yeah, I think he's going to drop.
It's
Ice
so
Blast,
close.
A couple more ticks, and he finally dies on the second to last tick.
I mean, why? That play is so forced, right?
It is so forced. It's pretty weird to me. Oh, yeah, I got it.
I believe it's going to happen.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
At least Betboom are banking off. In fact, Parivision, they do not want to make this trade. They want to contest the Roche. If you AO'd this right now, it's not happening. You're going to be too late.
At this point in time, they would just full on commit to it as...
Imagine they were here right now.
It's going to come a little bit too late. The Ice Blast, it doesn't even hit a hero. They're going to catch Katomi in the river. I mean, but Betboom will gladly give up a support for an early Aegis without having to use much else. Stampede, okay, it's going to be a second support here. Epicenter is a choice.
He could have farmed Ancients with that. If you don't want to make a move, as his courier will get sniped again, if you don't want to make a move for 50 minutes, fine. We're going to outfarm you. We're going to outscale you. What are you going to do about it?
In which case, 9 class, surrounded by heroes, gets the Yules onto Pure, and that might have created an opening for him to pounce up to the high ground. Pure's going to chase after him with the Blink Dagger. 9 class, being a nuisance as always, will somehow get out of 3 heroes jumping him. And look at the opening on the other side of the map. Parivision, they've run into GPK. A Burrow Strike, a follow-up stomp, and an Ice Blast. He's dead. 9 class, in a way, set that opportunity up by being the constant nuisance that he is. He still has the Fury Swipes on him. He will still fall in the end. But a trade-up that, again, Parivision, they will gladly take that over and over with an immediate smoke up. They want to push something here in this bottom lane state. He's going to break the smoke.
He's recalling.
Recalling, but it's a good recall. GPK, he instantly stuns up the Centaur, but he sees the Ancient Apparition. He cannot afford to get hit by this Ice Blast. He waits it out. Miro on the side. The Dual Scepter from 9 class just stops the black hole of Miro, and now he's inside the Epicenter. Now he's going to get stomped up, taking so much damage. A Burrow Strike out of the range to the tier 1 tower. A clean kill and an extraction, but not for Satanic, who goes back in to finish off GPK, and now no one chases after him. They get that kill as well. Into the back line. The Ursa chasing after the supports. They're also low. Almost got Ducalis. He's chasing after him with the enrage. He uses up the Aegis. And now Parivision resetting now. Katomi, he needs to hit a good ice path to help Pure get out of there. DM chases after him, hits on the stomp. A Burrow Strike hits the Jakiro as well. Parivision are working Betboom in this fight. Back and forth. They're dodging the spells. They're hitting their own. They get the follow-up stuns. And that's going to be 4 dead. Miro, he comes back alive before the fight is even done.
The second that black hole gets canceled, there's no way you're winning that fight. You just don't have the damage. The Ursa's there. They have so many fighting items between the Sand King and the Centaur. They have double Ghost Scepter already. A nightmare for Pure to fight into. No one is just scouting him here in vision.
Ice Blast Burrow Strike coming in, and Pure will be hit by both. There's nothing to stop it. He can enrage all he wants, but no one's going to make sure to run him down underneath the tier 2.
Parivision starting to take this game over. Was the greed of Folly in this game 3.
Katomi caught in a corner. Satanic and 9 class going to work. We'll find another one. 9,000 net worth lead as Parivision clear leaders now in this game 3.
It's almost as if they dared them in this gambit, right? Like these first 2 games went so long, they were so passive, that Betboom got lulled into this false sense of we can just farm, we can just scale, we can go Enigma, we can go Midas.
PPK as
Nothing's
well.
gonna
He was
happen.
underneath the ward. They know he's on here on the gate. He's making a run for it, but he's slowed down so much with the cold feet. It will proc, and he's got plenty of stuns to follow it up. Parivision, kill after kill. They are running Betboom down all over the map, and Save can't move. They will dodge somehow a Burrow Strike Ice Blast that should have been marked death for one of these heroes. Instead, maybe a death on 9 class. He still has his Yule, still has his shard as well. He is pulling Betboom in. Look at the epicenter. It's charged up for no one. He's going for the kill onto Pure. Pure, he doesn't get the outrage in time. He gets off the BKB, chased after no one, but he's already got the Ghost Scepter. He is kiting out this BKB as fast as possible. Dragon Tail hits the stun, but Pure's not feeling good about this. He's already used most of his BKB. They have got kited around, and GPK has been left behind.
That was a forced after backfire.
He got him on the Yules as well.
Just can't get out. There's no way. That is the BKB for the Ursa.
And a frustration black hole.
Yeah, what is that?
He dropped it. There was no way he was killing shit there. He just threw it away.
I mean, that is a throw and a half. Now I don't even know if it's done that much damage this game, but it has done some serious mental damage.
Oh, yeah.
Betboom just cannot play this game. He is way too obnoxious.
Quick reaction from Pure, but that was just a poke. There was no follow-up to DM jumping in at Centaur. Instead, the follow-up is the top lane. Dragon Tail stops Satanic for a moment, but you've been hit by the Ice Blast. He desperately tries to TP out, but there is just not a chance in hell. Satanic does way too much damage. He's got a Basher. He's got the damage. You're not getting
running back in.
Up on 2. No one following up. Burrow Strike with the epicenter. Damage raining down on Betboom underneath their tier 3s. Their base seemingly no protection as Parivision 26 minutes are diving in 2 different lanes at the same time. Satanic will not be contained. DM will not be stopped. They will roll over Betboom, take over their base, and
Parivision are already making the move. Basher is done for Satanic.
9 class just ruining the moves from Betboom. They drop a ward sentry. 9 class is already out. They are getting all the information. 9 class sees them, the ward sees them, the opening is there. No one's gonna jump. GPK, he's gonna be first one. Katomi also in trouble. 1,200 damage crit. He's gone, bashed up on GPK. He's not getting out either. Pure already enraging up, turns and fights against 9 class, but he can't do anything. The black hole has to be thrown down, but a stop is there from DM. They have been completely outclassed, and the game is over. Betboom, they crumbled into dust, and they are out of this tournament.
Parivision showing up in this game 3 with a different style, a different pace, a different tempo. We know this team is capable of it. It's like they lull you to sleep with this lane shove rat action, and then all of a sudden in these game 3s they come alive. They did the same thing to Liquid in that grand final in that game 3. They just completely changed the tempo of the series, and if you're not ready for it, you get caught off guard. This game slips away in an instant. I feel like the second those 2 Midases came out, nothing happened for Betboom. Yep. And they just get ran over in the entirety of the map. A very cool strategic switch from Parivision. Not something I think we expected in this game 3, but man, they made that look easy. And this is the style of Dota this team can bring. That's why they're scary.
Yes.